Hello. Hi. Hi. Yes, you guys can see me. You guys can hear me. I'm always checking before starting our session. Hi, everyone. Thank you for being here. Hi. Hello. Hi, everyone. Again, for those of you that is the first time visiting my channel, my name is Isabella and I'm the founder of Sacred Light Alchemy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And also for those of you that is the first time you see me, I remind everyone that is here listening live with me or after the recording that we are here. I'm here with you live every 2 weeks for the new moons and the full moons. And I'm always looking forward to our meeting, our sessions, to see how the energies of the moon, either the new moons and the full moons, are going to impact us, how we can integrate better, what's expecting from us, from the universe, what are the common triggers individually, but also collectively speaking. And also doing our meditation, the clearing meditation that we do just so that it's easier for us to navigate things and also integrate all the energies that is expected of us um, to integrate at this time. Again, thank you so much for being here with me live on TikTok. Yes, here. Hi, everyone. And also here on YouTube. Usually after the live is ending, the live is recorded and is left recorded in the live section of in YouTube. So you can always go back there and see it, whether you want to see the astrology part or the meditation part, you are welcome to do that. Also, please comment, send me messages if you are interested or you have suggestions on things that you would like me um, to cover, let's say, in these circles. And also, another thing, if you want to work together or work with me, you always have down in the description box. Right now we are live, so you're not going to have the details, but right after the recording is done, you will have the details of how you have access on the services and how you can work with me or how we can work together. And also, what are other ways of working together, not just me doing these lives with you every 2 weeks. So my beautiful souls, again, thank you so much for being here with me. Today we are celebrating the full moon in the sign of Aquarius. Yes, we had 2 weeks ago a new moon in the sign of Leo. So now is the full moon that um, is coming, let's say, together, because the seeds were planted 2 weeks ago, and now some of the fruits, part of the fruits, all the whole fruits are going to be showing up. Thank you so much again for those of you that are live and or the ones that are going to see the recording. And as always, I'm going to just cover up of what we're going to do during this. Usually it's 1 hour live, and then what we can kick off and just get going. Thank you for your likes, shares, and also comments. I appreciate that. Also follows, because as I said, every 2 weeks I'm here with you guys, sharing everything that I have to share with you, and also provide you the guidance that I hope it's helpful for you. So as usually, we are going to open up a sacred space so that you feel, we all feel safe in this space, because whenever we are working with the energies, some let's say not welcome energy can interrupt. So we want to create this sacred space, safe space for everyone, either the ones that you are live with me now or the ones that are going to see the recording. The energy is a fluid, so it's going to cover the whole the entire people that are going to be seeing this. And after that, I'm going to do the astrology part, which covers what are the energies available for us at this time, how to integrate better, how to navigate them. After that, we are doing the meditation, which is a clearing meditation, but also sometimes depending on where you are in your healing journey or your consciousness, okay, you are possibly being activated, even receive healing. So stay tuned for the meditation part. It's also usually around 20 or 30 minutes. Then close to the end, we are going to also draw an oracle card deck that is going to give us the overall energy of the entire moon cycle, which is going to end in 2 weeks. And then we are closing again the sacred space, and everyone can go about the day. Just to close off, I remind you that this live is available in and on YouTube in the live sections. Every live that I've done in the past 2 years or so is there, so you can always visit. Also, you can choose one from the list, because whenever you are ready to receive some activations or some news, let's say, or some energies, then that is the right moment for you, even if it's 1 year old. So thank you so much. Let's get going. We are going to open up the sacred space, and for that, I want you to close the eyes. And you can also stay with your hands in prayer, or the way you feel comfortable. Just your spine to be straight while you hear what I have to say, my invocation. To the south, to the west, to the north, to the east, to the Mother Earth, to the Father Sky, to the whole stellar nations, moon, sun, and to all light beings of truth and love that need to be here, have to be here, or can be here with us. Please join us in this beautiful space, in this healing space. Allow us to receive the inspiration and everything that we are ready to receive today. Any information, any gifts that we are ready to receive. And please guide us in the right direction. Also, I invite Archangel Michael and the Lords, or the angels of karma, to clear the space of unwanted energies, to clear emotion, thoughts, and entities or energies that are lower than love, light, and to be sent back into the light, to be transmuted and transformed. Lastly, I'm going to ask each and everyone's higher self to also be here with us, to join us in this space, and to guide us and connect more and more with us. And slowly, we are going to open up the eyes. Thank you. Beautiful. Amazing. So let's get started, beautiful souls. We were opening up just the sacred space, and at this point, we are going to talk about the astrology part, the fun part of what this full moon in Aquarius is going to mean for us individually, but also collectively speaking. So as I said, the full moon in Aquarius is a continuum. It continues the new moon in Leo. So when we had the new moon in Leo, the sun and the moon came together in order for us to start something new, to create something new, a new way of being, a new way of living, a new way of just something material that we want to manifest in our life. And at this point, with the full moon in Aquarius, it's the first part from the creation process of the moon when we can see the first fruits or the sprouts of that seed that we planted with the new moon. But also, this is not all. When we had 6 months ago, that would be sometimes the end of January or beginning of February. So 6 months back, when we had the new moon in Aquarius, we also planted some seeds. And we can see what now we have uncovered. It can be something that is true for us. It can be something like what we wanted to understand better. Maybe we ask for clarity. Maybe we ask for illumination in some sort of or in some shape in our life. Maybe we ask for healing. Maybe we just wanted something material to be manifested. So right now we can see if it has manifested, and if not, what has gone wrong or faulty in the process for us to actually learn the lessons and actually move in a different direction, or just transmute those forces that we used to manifest something that we didn't want, and just direct them in the right way for us to go smoothly in the direction that we want. But for those of you that are the happy ones that are actually found that their wishes manifested, congratulations. You can say that you are aware of your force of manifestation, and for that you can celebrate with this full moon these accomplishments, because yes, the full moon is a time of celebration. Okay, it's not a time of planting necessarily, but of celebration, and also a time of forgiveness. Because if we, let's say, did some sort of misinterpretation, sometimes we can call it mistakes in the process of creation or manifestation, we can forgive ourselves or the ones that were involved in this process. And right now with the full moon, we can also let go of any resentment and everything, that we can start with a clear slate, okay, in the next season, I would say. So basically, when the moon is in Aquarius and it's a full moon, that means that the sun is in the sign of Leo. So it's at the opposite sign, that is 180 degrees across each other. So when that happens, it means that the sun, which is the masculine, has the feminine, which is the moon, is in Aquarius. And these two forces, these two energies are dancing right now together, negotiating in this process of creation something to move forward, okay, to understand the mistakes, or what went good and what went wrong, to analyze and negotiate so that we can move forward in this process and start something new, or just move forward in a more bigger, with a more bigger speed. Okay, so basically this is a time of celebration, as I said, but also is a time of balance between expressing ourselves, but also being internalized, or internalizing our emotion and understanding them. When the moon is in Aquarius, we usually tend to express our emotions easier in communities, or let's say in friendships with friends, because it's easier for us to mentally and then emotionally express them. So I recommend, if you haven't realized that or became aware of, maybe at this time it's easier for you to talk to a friend, to talk to some people that may help you. It can be also professionals, but sometimes, or someone that you would feel like in a community or like in a family, extended family, even friends, so that you feel the security at this time to share your emotion and understand where you are with that. Okay. And when the full moon is in Aquarius, we also are triggered and invited by the universe to step a little bit outside of our comfort zone, and think a bit outside of our daily thinking. Okay, because if we are always in a routine or rut kind of way, we sometimes miss some of the details, and we need to go back in a way to understand how we can solve something or how we can move forward in order for us to yes, find a solution, or understand that maybe we were not seeing something that was just gone missing because of our way of feeling or being, or just because we were just in a routine kind of state, and we weren't paying attention. We were superficial about that. So taking out, stepping out of your comfort zone, thinking outside of the box, and also Aquarius, once the energy of Aquarius, especially the moon, is asking from us to find our genius. Okay, the genius that everyone has. Okay, if you haven't heard about that, I'm not talking about being a genius. Okay, and it can be close to that, but about the gift, the precious gift, the unique gift that we were gifted, and we all have that. We all need to integrate that. We all need to acknowledge it. And we all have the responsibility, not because I say so, is because you say so at your higher level, your soul, your spirit. You want to share that with somebody else, because that is that uniqueness, or that genius of yours is in fact a solution to a problem in this society, in this world we are living in. So if we are not stepping out, or we are not integrating that seed of genius, or seed of creation that we were gifted, we are making ourselves a disservice, and as well as the society at large. So this is also the invitation from the universe to do this, okay, to understand that we have that, and we need to connect with it and integrate it more and more each day, be found with it, trust it, and so on. That can be instantaneous for some of us if we are ready, and for some of us it's just the process of having a relationship with that part of us that maybe we never really understood, or we left aside, thinking that was just something that is not needed, or it's just childlike, or any other way of beliefs or thinking. So this is basically the full moon in Aquarius, or the energy of Aquarius that is expecting of us. Okay, connecting to our genius, thinking outside of the box, expressing our emotions in front of a friend or a community. And yes, speaking our feelings at this time is the best way to understand ourselves forward. Beautiful. So this is in large the energy of Aquarius. But every time we have a full moon or a new moon, and in this case, the full moon, the chart or the planets on the sky are in a specific area or in a specific relationship from the astrology point of view. And that is giving us a story. That is always giving us a vibe. That is always giving us something like a recommendation or a way of dealing with all these energies. So at the moment of the full moon, which is depending on where you are in the globe, where I am in Central Europe, so that would be Paris time or Madrid time. This full moon is exact, close to 6:30 p.m. So that means that we are close to the full moon. So right now at the central time is 6:20. So we are close to the exact moment of the full moon. As I was saying, the planets are forming a relationship, and that is giving us a story. So based on what I've seen on that map, when the planets are in that area, I've seen that the most important thing for us at this time, and maybe because we also had the 2 weeks ago a new moon in Leo, the most important thing for us right now is to embrace the energy of Leo. So everything starts with the Aquarius energy, but it ends in the energy of Leo. What that means, whatever I was saying about thinking outside the box, connecting to your genius, feeling and thinking in community, is going to give us self-confidence, is going to give us the individuality that we need to integrate, is going to give us the self-love that we need. We are going to have a new identity, and the masculine, which is represented by the sun, is going to be upgraded in a beautiful, more aligned way than it was before. That doesn't mean that we have no healing left to do. However, based on all the energies that we need to deal with and integrate at this time, being even if you are a woman or a man, you are going to be triggered to have a healthier masculine self, and to be confident in your strength, know who you are, know that you are a creator, know that you are co-creating all the time with the universe, and you always have the power to switch your destiny when the time is needed. So this is basically what the overall chart of the moment when the full moon is happening is going to mean for everyone, because what I'm saying right now is individually and collectively. It's not just about Aquarius or about Leo, because Sun is right now there until tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. That means that we still need to integrate a healthy masculine side. So, and when I said masculine, it's either man or woman, because these energies, these codes, these upgrades and activations are triggering us to integrate that. And what is healthy masculinity? To have responsibility for our lives, to be self-expressive, to understand that we are a creator, and we are not just a creator, we are co-creating with the universe. We are not alone in this universe. We are part of this creation. And also, what else is to be of service, okay? when we create it, we are in service to ourselves, and we are in service to society, and we are in service to everyone. And whenever we are not expressing our genius, our individuality, and we are either maybe hiding, or we are over expressive, like over, that's something that is something that is not for our highest good. So I hope I was clear, because basically this time the message is very short in terms of what we need to understand with the full moon in Aquarius, to actually have a healthier self-esteem, a healthier self-love, to stand our ground, to know who we are and what we need to do for our best interest, and always understand that we are creators. Beautiful, beautiful, because as I said, this is the energy is playing around in different parts or different signs, but it's always ending with Leo, which, as I said, is the master creator, the expressor, that we all need to integrate in a healthier way. And Sun being the masculine part. Beautiful. So just to conclude, because I want to also go and move on with the meditation, just to conclude, with all these energies, we are expected, or we are invited by these energies to step outside of our comfort zone, to, if we didn't stand up for ourselves to actually do that, if we weren't allowed to do that, to just be whatever we need to be, to create something that we were not able to create before. To learn the skill, to step in this in those skill sets, and to integrate them to maybe create what we've never created before. Also, to connect with our higher self, or our genius self, our the part of us that is innocent and that is the spark of divinity in us, I would say, and just listening to it, and also share it with the world. And lastly, aside from the genius inside of us stepping outside, we also want to have a communal way of living in terms of expressing our emotions with friends, with people that are we think that they are our people, let's say, or our friends and family, extended family. And don't forget about your responsibility in the process of understanding who you are, and take responsibility for the things that you left undone, or you are missing in the process of this creation. Because yes, even if we are not aware, or we are aware, taking responsibility for whatever mistakes that we are doing is going to give us the chance to move into the right direction. Beautiful. So we opened up the space, the sacred space, at the beginning of this call. We also talked about the astrology part, and how these energies of the full moon are going to influence us, and what is expected of us during this moon cycle. And right now, my beautiful souls, as I was saying at the beginning, we are going to do a clearing meditation, which is going to help us align better with the energies, and also integrate whatever we are ready to integrate at this time. So if you are now with me live, just hear me out. Also, if you are going to see the recording, these energies are also still available for everyone that is watching today or later in the week. It's also very good. So for the meditation, I'm going to invite you to close the eyes and have your spine as straight as possible and feet on the ground. If you feel like laying down, it's also good as long as you have a spine that is straight. Okay? I remind you that we have all the help that we need here. We also had the protection from our guides. And we are just going to connect more and more to our body, to the present moment at this time. So close your eyes and with your mind's eyes, connect with the top of your head, with the crown, and then with the forehead, the nose, the mouth, your neck, chest area, your belly, pelvic area or pelvic floor, your thighs, knees, ankles, and feet. And we're going to just see the entire body from the top to the bottom and so on, connecting more and more to the present moment, to the beautiful space that you are in. And right now, please go with the focus on the heart space, on your chest. Okay? And on your chest, you're going to invite all the senses here, all your five senses, and even your extra sensory senses. Beautiful. And we're going to visualize right now from the heart a pillar of light going down into the earth and another pillar of light going up into the sky. So two pillars from your heart are going down into the center of the earth and one going up into the center of the sky. And you're going to see the entire pillar moving through you and being part of you. Amazing. Let's breathe deeply from the belly 2 or 3 times. Clearing unwanted stagnant energy and inviting the light from the pillar to enter more and more into our body. Beautiful. Amazing. I invite you right now to just imagine, for those of you that know where the first chakra of the body is, Muladhara, of color red, and it's also our base chakra. So it's right at the bottom of our body, okay? Between at the perineum part, okay? And I invite you to, through your mind and intention, to move more light into that space. Beautiful. Then we are going to move our attention from the first chakra up into the third chakra, which is the solar plexus, right below the diaphragm at the level of the stomach. So just focus your mind and all your senses in this area. This is your internal sun, your solar plexus, as I was saying. So this is your personality, individuality, your ego. It's right here. Your power, your willpower, which is best to also be in alignment with the will of the universe, or the divine, of spirit, of God, however you want to call. To align your will to the divine will. And lastly, we're going to move our attention back into the heart, connecting more and more to the heart, the heart where love is, where self-love is, where confidence from the solar plexus transforms into courage. And we have an open heart and courage to go about everything that life is giving us, and stand on our 2 feet, understanding what is needed, what we need to do, and have the courage to go for it with love, with the power of love. Beautiful. I want you to see again the pillar of light piercing through you, up and down, up and down. Again, the 3 chakras that we connected with and sent light to, that is the first chakra, the first Muladhara, or the root chakra. Then the third chakra, or the solar plexus, right on the stomach area, and then on the heart. Just connect with these 3 chakras. I am guided to work with them and actually connect with them, because these are the 3 pillars, let's say, that we would need to be strong enough to hold all these energies that we are being we need to integrate during this moon cycle. So the first chakra, the third, and the fourth need to be aligned, balanced, and well taken care of, to stand on our 2 feet and move through these energies. To ground in the first chakra, to have the self-confidence and self-respect, and the will to move on, and then the open space of the heart where love for self is and love for others, and giving us the courage to move forward and create what we need to create in this world. Beautiful. Amazing, guys. And right now, before I'm guided to the next stage, I invite you to have 2 minutes, just two couples of minutes, to just relax more and more into the breath and to your body, to receive these energies that we are ready to receive right now. As we cleared some of the clutter, as we let go of some of the energies that are not needed, we are going to receive for the next 2 minutes for some of you, some codes, maybe some answers to your prayers, maybe some clarity. Just open yourself and remember to feel the ground underneath your feet, the opening of your heart, and the connection through the crown with the pillar of light that we opened up at the beginning of the meditation. And just let yourself to be like a sponge to receive everything that you are ready to receive. You can breathe slowly. If you feel dizzy or any discomfort in your body, just clear with your breath, the power of your breath. And you can also open up your mind by expressing your openness. You can say out loud or inside of yourself, I'm opening up for everything that I'm ready to receive from the universe, and everything that I consciously or unconsciously limited myself from receiving. Most of the time, our minds and beliefs are what is blocking the energy flow to pierce through our body, to solve something that we don't know how to solve, to get the answers to the prayers that we need, and so on and so forth. So open your mind, open your heart, stay grounded, connect to your to the ground and to the crown. Beautiful. And slowly, we are going to connect back to what I'm guided to do, but we are going to still receive the flow of energy. So stay open. And with this being said, I'm going to ask you to let go right now of something that you are aware you need to let go of. Okay? Something that you know is not good for you, something that you are sabotaging yourself with in your life. And remember that we always have the help of the universe and of spirit to do that. We just need to be open enough and trusting enough and having the faith that this is happening. So I invite you, beautiful souls, the ones that you are live with me, all the ones that are going to see the recording, to intuitively pick something that you are aware of that you need to let go in your life. That can be a way of being, that can be a person, that can be a job, That can be everything or anything that you are being guided right now to let go of. Beautiful. And lastly, before we close this meditation, I want you guys to think about a person or a community or the entire planet, if you wish, or your country, and see how you can feel into those people, persons, or a person or the entire planet, and send these energies that you receive. So you just set the intention, I'm sending the energies that I received, the clarity, the answers to my prayers, and so on and so forth, and the clearing to everyone that needs it right now. Beautiful. And slowly, slowly, we are going to retrieve back the energy, the intention, and everything from these people or places or the entire planet. And we're going to go back into the body, thanking ourselves for opening up our channels to receive, thanking our guides for being here and giving us everything that we needed, the inspiration, the clarity, and the answers that we needed, and the healing. Thank you everyone that was here and holding the space for everyone to have this experience. And slowly, slowly, you're going to move the body, the feet, the hands, and slowly opening up your eyes. Beautiful. How was it, guys, for you? How was it? So, as usual, we are going to have also an oracle card that I'm going to pull right now from the deck. The deck that I'm going to use is Work Your Light or oracle cards. Okay, is this one. And I was just looking at the last card that we had with the new moon, and that was Trust Your Path. So that was the card from the new moon in Leo, and now is a continuum. So we're going to draw right now another card that is going to give us, let's say, the overall message of what we need to integrate at this time, what we need to understand at this point, and integrate into our life. Beautiful. So, Spirit, please let us know what is the message, the overall message that we need to integrate at this time with the full moon in Aquarius. Please, Spirit, let us know the message of love, of unity, that is going to give us the chance to understand what is needed in the process of what we need to understand. So we already had this card before. However, that doesn't mean that is not valid right now. So the card that is needed right now, my beautiful self, is, or the message from is boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? This is the beautiful card. So where do you need to establish better boundaries? This is the card for this full moon in Aquarius, because yes, boundaries or healthy boundaries also gives us self-respect, self-love if we are being mistreated or abused in some way, shape, or form, like little or worse, and so on. Boundaries are always the way to answer, or the answer to the prayer. Maybe that's exactly what we need right now, to just hold safe boundaries for ourselves in any way, shape, or form, to not give to the takers too much, to hold the energy for ourselves and to have the self-confidence to know our own energy and express it. So let's see what is the card. I'm just going to read it for you. Where do you need to establish better boundaries is the question. You are being called to create clearer boundaries in your life. This could be with your friends, family, or work. Saying yes when you really mean no leads to resentment, which is the biggest energy drain ever. At first, it might only be a little bit and not feel like a big deal, but before you know it, your energy field becomes porous and you are left being depleted, resentful, or taken advantage of. Saying no and having clear boundaries is actually a spiritual act. The most giving, loving, compassionate people are those with the clearest boundaries, for when they say yes, they are able to give unconditionally. When your boundaries are clear, others know where they stand and you are able to give freely. If you are not clear where your boundaries lie, this causes confusion, resentment, and energetic cords to be planted. If you are saying yes when you really mean no, you are likely needing something yourself. Ask yourself, what part of me needs something from this person? It could be a need for approval, a fear of being seen a certain way, or a fear of loss. The best way to gauge your boundary is to check in with your belly. Your belly is the second brain. It has an intelligence known as your gut feeling. Tune into this space when deciding what is okay for you. How does it feel? What it is trying to communicate with you. So the inquiry that you need to make to yourself, where in your life do you need to establish better boundaries? This is the question that we all need as a collective to set the boundaries, and also ask ourselves where we need to put those and why actually, or what in us needs those boundaries right now, because it's most likely a part of us that needs healing or understanding and a new way of being for us to actually hold into those boundaries and not let them go as soon as the need starts again to appear. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much, everyone that was here with me live on YouTube and TikTok. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the comments or subscription. And as I said at the beginning, I'm here with you live every new moons and full moons. So hop up on the boat with me at Sacred Light Alchemy. Follow so that you stay connected. And until next time, my beautiful souls, we are going to close up the space, thanking all the beings that were here with us, the guides, and every one of you beautiful souls that hold the space, being live or after seeing the recording. Thank you again for your time, for your love, for your attention. Until next time, I take care and namaste. Take care, guys.